Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about, someone who gets irked and mad. Well, irked and mad over, WWE. Now, everyone has the right to like what they like and hate what they hate. Okay? I'm not taking anyone's right away from them. I'm not saying they're right or wrong for believing or thinking that way. If that's what they believe and that's what they think, good for them. But I'm telling you, there are folks in this world who, they don't like something, but they will watch it. They will get irked at it. They will get mad at it. And if you like it and you want to talk about it, or if they happen to see you around, I know I probably made a film talking about this before, and haters out there would say, oh, well, Jordan, you're running out of things to talk about. That's not true. Life is always giving me new things to talk about. Every day. And one of the sinking or the seeking or the singing, or how can I say that word, that my haters say about me is that you talk about everything. You talk about things no one cares about and no one wants to hear about. Well, that might be your belief, but you got no truth to it. So, I come on YouTube, and I've learned over 6 years to not let the haters get to me, or to not care what they have to say, But that was about 6 years ago. A long time ago, I would have give two shits about their belief or their thoughts, but now I don't. Okay? Alright. That keeps cracking up too. And I always run out of things to talk about. Well, I do not run out of things to talk about, but that's what they would have you believe. You always notice that there's always going to be someone out there who believes they know what can help your YouTube fairway. Folks that always have you believing that, having you believe that they know what ails your YouTube fairway, and if you only did this, you get all that watch time. Yeah, ones that say things like, you need to put a lot of tags in your films. I look at many folks' films and I see they don't have a lot of tags, so you have to fill all the tags up in your tag box. And then you have to write a long telling of what the film is. Yeah, and then you gotta do this and you gotta do that. And only then you will get a lot of watch time. And then you gotta come up with good thumbnails, because sometimes the thumbnails that you're in your film, you gotta come up with good likenesses for your films. And then you gotta clean your film, so you gotta make a big craft out of it. So instead of it coming out every day, it has to come out once a week or once a month. And if you do all that, you get a lot of watch time. Well, first off, there is no right to know. There's no way if you do all that, there's no way that's going to give you a lot of watch time. Alright? These folks can only say what got them a lot of watch time. They can't say that it'll work for everyone, because not all footwear fits all. So there's all going to be folks out there that did all that, and somehow they got a lot of watch time. But there's always going to be someone like me that would do all that shit and still wouldn't get no watch time. So I always felt like telling them, but I never did, because they would always say something like, hold on. You know what? I did all that. I put all the tags in. I wrote a real long telling of what the film was, and I didn't get no watch time. Oh yeah, and I shifted it up the butt with everything, and it didn't work. Well, I don't know what to say. It works for me. Yeah, it works for you somehow. And you should be thankful for that. But it doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone. It didn't work for me. The one thing they don't put down in their films is this may work for you, it may not work for you. You know, if you're someone like me, well, your watch time is whatever it is. And you're not going to get a lot of watch time. You know, so someone out there who might be doing the live show of this might get a lot of watch time, and for me as a doll might not. So there is no way to know if doing all of that will work for you. Plus no one truly knows how the YouTube webstead looks at those sort of things. You know, folks believe they know what gets a lot of watch time, but they truly don't. They're just guessing. They saw when they did that on their fairway, and then they saw, well, that's what you might have to do. That was their guess. But they can't say that it would work for everyone. You would think that it would be enough for me to say, okay, here's the name, here's what it's about, here's a tag. Well, you know, tags don't work. You know, anytime any of my films ever got watched or seeked out, you know, got a lot of watch time, it was a name or what I was talking about or doing in the film. The tags don't do shit. So they always talk about tags. Well, guess what? Those motherfuckers don't do shit. You need to put a lot of tags in your films, because you know that shit works. And I'm here to tell you the tags don't work. You know, they don't show up when someone's seeking out your film. They don't do shit. So don't tell anyone, oh, you need to put tags in it, because you know the tags don't work. They don't work for me. Anytime any of my films got seeked out or watched it, it was from what the name was and what I was saying, what I was doing in my film. Not the bloody fucking tags. And that's the truth. Tags don't do shit. Actually, I'd be happy if YouTube just, you know, took tags away. Because we know tags don't work. They never did. And as for anyone out there who, you know, they have belief over it might work for someone, well, it might work for some folks on YouTube to put all the tags in their films, make a real long telling of what their film's about and what they're doing, what they're saying in it. And it might work for them, you know, to make their own likenesses and whatever. Or, you know, to work on their film and clean it up, you know. That might work for them. And some might get a lot of watch time out of it. But at the end of the day, it's going to work for some, and it's not going to work for all. It's going to be half and half. It's going to work for some, and it's not going to work for some. Well, you know I'm one of those ones that's not going to work for. So I would wish those folks would put something down telling them this could work for you or cannot work for you. They don't do that. They come on YouTube saying, oh, I know what ails your YouTube fairway, but they don't know fucking anything about what ailing your YouTube fairway. You know? And that's the truth. Well, I'm sad it didn't work for you. Yeah, well, you're forgiven. You know, it's not your mistake or your mishap that didn't work out for me. So no need for you to say you're sad. You know? But I'm just here to tell you it doesn't work for me. It might work for some, but it's not going to work for all. That's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.